Built between 1964 and 1967 for the dual purpose of controlling water flow for shipping traffic and providing electricity for the Tennessee Valley Authority, Nickajack Dam, named after a now submerged Cherokee village, is what now creates Nickajack Lake along the Tennessee River, just west of Chattanooga. Running beside this newly formed lake is CSX's main line from Nashville, Tennessee to Chattanooga, Tennessee, the Chattanooga Subdivision. Norfolk Southern also has trackage rights on the section of the Chattanooga Sub, going from Walhatchee to Stevenson, making this already scenic spot a railfan hotspot. Along the lake, there's a distance signal that only lights when a train is in the block, located at milepost J130.25, and a defect detector nearby at J130.4, which are essential tools for helping railfans determine when a train is coming. The first train to arrive on this hot October day was CSX M585-13, a manifest from Randor Yard in Nashville, Tennessee, heading east to Walhatchee, Tennessee. The lead engine is CSXT 3466, an ET44AH built by GE to meet the EPA's 2004 Tier 4 emission standards. These standards apply to all non-road diesel engines manufactured in or after 2015. The next train to arrive would be NS 286, carrying intermodal traffic from Rossville, Tennessee to Inman Yard in Atlanta, Georgia. This is a daily train that also runs with a cut of manifest traffic going from Sheffield, Alabama to Atlanta, Georgia. next train lined up was CSX C306-11, coal loads from the White Oak Mine on the Evansville Western Railway in Evansville, Indiana, to the Bowen Power Plant in Stylesboro, Georgia. The train started to have problems with their DPU, and it was determined that the train would not have enough power to climb the grade towards Chattanooga. The train stopped at Alaton on track 1, forcing other trains to go around the now stuck train on track 2. Adjacent to the siding here was a new set of tracks for receiving tank cars at the Colonial Chemical Industry. The industry itself has been there for years, but the railroad addition has been very recent as they have expanded to make rail movements more cost-effective. The industry is switched by the Sequatchie Valley Railroad's SW 1500 number 1205, built in May of 1972 as engine 2635 for the Southern Pacific Railroad, and serving as engine 1205 for the Union Pacific. At just over a mile long, CSX G313-11 also originated on the Evansville Western Railway in Evansville, Indiana. This 11,990-ton loaded grain train is destined for Koch Foods at Rockmart, Georgia. This train had only 2 engines and 91 loads, totaling 5,298 feet in length.
Detector out. 31311, good access count, no defect.
The next train, which I almost completely missed, was CSX L461-13. This daily turn from Wauhatchie, Tennessee to Sherwood, Tennessee runs in perfect lighting in the evening, which can amount to some amazing photography as it heads west to start the job. From the few times I've seen this train, it seems to run with smaller power than your typical 6-axle wide cabs, which also adds to the interesting scene. As I was beginning to leave the area, the radio lit up to the sound of a train heading westbound. I didn't catch a train ID, but the solo engine was obviously destined for the C306 coal train that was waiting on more power. The engine went all the way to the west end of the siding and backed onto the train with authorization of the dispatcher. Sadly, getting the new engine onto the rear of the train took too long, and daylight was diminishing at Lake Nickajack, finishing off today's railfanning adventure. If you like this video, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel. We would really appreciate it. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you all next time.